Enter with us a world hidden in the shadows. A world where you don't know if you can trust your eyes. Two men search to expose the truth. Welcome to the Last Known Sighting Podcast.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Last Known Sighting Podcast. Today, we have a very interesting episode today. Today, we're going to be hunting for Bigfoot, hence the tactical gear.
Yeah, we're ready for anything today.
That's right. Them Bigfoot, you got to take them out. Right?
That's right. So right off the bat, Nathan, do you believe in Bigfoot?
I believe that there is probably some sort of Bigfoot species at some point on this planet. I don't know if I think Bigfoot is actually living at this moment, but I believe at some point there was a Bigfoot species, right?
So would you say that before like the older Bigfoot species, would he have or she lived with humans at the same time?
I think so. Otherwise, why would you have like the natives? The natives, they had all these different myths and legends about some sort of Bigfoot species.
Mhm.
Some believe that Bigfoot was a protector of the forest. Others thought he was some sort of evil monster. And the funny thing too is, like, there's actually myths and legends all over the world about different different native cultures who have similar legends about some sort of Bigfoot creature, like the Yeti, for example.
Yeah, the Yeti's one of the titles that he has. There's also Sasquatch. There's
Yeah.
Wendigo. There's Stiahama. I just had to look that one up. But different cultures had different names for the same
Yeah,
creature or
and
animal.
I think there's what 40 or 60 different words to basically describing Bigfoot. I think it was
Okay.
from different native cultures.
Mm.
I could
So,
totally be wrong about that, but I believe that's what I remember.
so this is not a one-off story
No,
from one
no,
isolated location. This is stories from around the world
no.
about this
Well,
creature.
it's like the same thing with the whole the whole flood story. Like different cultures all over the world have some sort of story about a great world flood, and then some sort of story about some sort like an Adam and Eve type character, right?
Yeah,
So just like that, which I would say says gives credibility to the flood and Adam and Eve and stuff like that. I would also say stuff like this gives credibility to some sort of Bigfoot species that roamed the earth at one point.
yeah. What we do know so far from the past is there's fossil records of a Bigfoot-like creature that did live alongside humans, and it went extinct as early as 295,000 years ago, which would have coincided with humans existing with it. And these teeth were found in southern Asia. That's where the real origin comes from of this creature. But why do you think it would have went extinct?
If it did go extinct,
Yeah, if it did.
um, I'd probably say maybe humans started hunting it or whatever for whatever reason. That could be one. There's a lot of clashes between humans and this species, right? What was the gigantic Pithecus or whatever it is?
Gigantopithecus.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't know. I would imagine that just like if a lion or an elephant or some sort of animal kills a person in like Africa and threatens the tribe is going to go out and try to find this animal and kill it,
Yeah,
right?
true.
To
Yeah.
protect themselves and their tribe.
Yeah, I mean, this thing apparently would have been like 10 feet tall, so if there was a fight for resources, and if the humans didn't have weapons, this Gigantopithecus would have had its way with whoever was in the area.
I would say that humans had some sort of weapon at some point,
Yeah, so that's an
right?
easy answer possibly to why it would have went extinct is just it was hunted, maybe it was competition by from the humans that it was living with, or it could
Yeah.
also be climate change. If this thing was living in forests, if some kind of climate change happened that
Yeah,
reduced the
like an ice
forest,
age or something like that.
yeah, it could have just ran out of resources. If this is, a creature this big, it would have needed a lot of food, and if it was in the, like, ape family, it would have been reliant on vegetation, and if there wasn't any, then, yeah, it could have
Yeah.
gone extinct that way as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and it's funny too because like you hear people be like, "Oh, Bigfoot doesn't exist" and stuff like that. "Oh, Bigfoot never existed." But it's like, well, how do you know that? But also too, it's like you're just going based off a name that's like popular in pop culture, essentially, right? Like Gigantopithecus. That's the actual term for it. Like I believe that's what this creature was Gigantopithecus or whatever, right?
Mhm, and just an
And like
oral tradition passed down throughout the years of this thing.
yeah, exactly, and, like, you're just going based off the name in pop culture, right? You're not going based off anything factual or scientific.
Yeah, now he's his own character, Bigfoot, like,
Essentially, yeah.
I've seen so many Bigfoot bumper stickers or window stickers on
Yeah.
vehicles the last few years, like,
Well,
yeah.
there's that movie, that came out in, like, what, the '90s or whatever, is, like, that family hit Bigfoot or whatever, and then, like, he, like, living in their basement or something, like, Harry and the Trumans or something like that.
I don't know anything about that movie, that's funny though.
Oh, I forget it's gonna bug me now. Harry and the Hendersons,
Oh, okay, that's the
and
movie that
it came out in 1987.
okay.
I remember watching that movie as a kid.
Yeah, I've never seen
It's
it,
a
I'll
good
have to check
movie.
it
I
out though.
I recommend checking it out. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a comedy movie, but with like Bigfoot. So, like this like family's driving or whatever, and they hit like this like creature or whatever, and it turns out to be Bigfoot, right? And then they like take the body home with them. I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but I believe they like take the body home with them and like put it in their basement or something like that. And it like wasn't actually dead, right?
Oh, okay.
And it just starts like causing a whole bunch of havoc and stuff like that. But then they become like friends with it or something like that.
Yeah.
Man, now I want to watch that movie. It's a good movie.
So, do you have any personal stories about Bigfoot? You're a hunter, so you would have spent a lot of time in the woods. Did you hear anything? Did you see anything while you're
Um,
out?
I've heard like weird noises. Like I've heard some weird like growls or whatever, right? Like, and a lot of this is like at night or whatever when I'm like walking into the woods or I'm just like sitting there waiting for sunrise to come, right? For hunting to start, right? I've heard a lot of it mostly just like weird like growling noises or whatever, right?
Yeah. And in your area, there wouldn't you're Southern Ontario, so there wouldn't be any bears in your area that could have been making
No,
that sound.
no, we don't have bears. We do have coyotes. Uh I can almost guarantee you we have wolves. It's just we don't see a lot of them,
Yeah. That's what's
right?
interesting. The more modern day sightings of what people call Bigfoot, people don't understand that bears sometimes will walk on their 2 back
Yeah,
legs
on their
like a
hind
human.
legs.
Yeah, like if they injured their front paw, for example, or just to see, from a better angle, they'll stand up and walk around. I've seen videos of a bear doing that. I haven't seen anything in person, but I've seen videos of it.
No.
So
Well, you're Northern Ontario, so you have a lot more bears than we do,
we do have bears here, yeah. But I
right?
mean, you think of if you see something in the dark at a distance, this big, tall, shadowy, furry thing, yeah, I could see how people could mistaken that, especially if visibility is low. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like, and the thing too is like at night, your eyes play tricks on you all the time. Like I remember one time I was uh I was hunting and I could have sworn I seen like this big buck walking around in front of me. And then daylight coming, it just turned out to be a tree,
Yeah, there you go.
right? Like your eyes play tricks on you, right? Your and then same thing like movement. You hear like rustling or whatever. You think it's like, oh man, got this big buck coming. Turn around, it's a squirrel,
Yeah. I have a lot of
right?
squirrel stories.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I've had a lot of temptations of just blowing those squirrels away, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, your eyes play tricks on you, right? I remember there was like another time where I was walking in the woods. I didn't know the area at all, so I thought I was walking in like a straight line or whatever. And then I like sat down where I thought I was, but when the sun came up, I was like right where I started, right?
Yeah.
So it's very easy to like get lost in the woods and stuff like that. It's very easy to like your eyes to play tricks on you while you're out there in the dark, right? Especially in the woods where like everything looks the same.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
there is some video evidence that people have dating back to the 1960s and the 70s that we can check out.
yeah,
I think one of the most famous ones is the Patterson footage. So we'll check that out now and then we'll share our opinions on that. I'm sure everybody has seen this who has an interest in Bigfoot, but we're just going to watch it for fun together.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
here we
it's
go.
that one.
Here it is.
That's the one. Okay, perfect.
I don't think there's any sound for this one, but you can see
I
it
don't
okay?
think so either. Yeah.
All right, so
So
excellent camera work so far.
yes,
Super blurry.
very the guy who filmed it definitely went to film school.
I feel like my dad's operating the camera on a family vacation.
And for some reason your dad's always like, "What's going on?"
All right. So this is supposedly Bigfoot. He looks back at the camera, not affected by that, keeps on walking. And this is in California, this video.
Oh,
In the
so
woods of
Land of
California.
Hollywood.
Yes, where they would have access to props and camera gear. So that's the video. What do you think?
I am going to say that video is 100% bull. It honestly looks like a guy wearing a costume just going do 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 do. Right?
Yeah, kind of
Like
looks
it
like
does
go ahead.
it just looks too humanoid.
Like your neighbor just walking down to get his
Yeah.
mail, just kinda looks
Yeah.
at you.
Except he's wearing a monkey suit.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really difficult one for me to believe, and I think there's definitely a hoax involved with that one.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Right. Well, I 100% think that as well. Like I just think that video is 100% like scripted or something like that,
yeah. But you try to
right?
think of, like, how a larger guy would be walking, kinda looks just like that.
Yeah. Plus too, like wasn't like when was that filmed? Like the 60s?
67.
Yeah. So wasn't like weren't video cameras like those like big honking ones where they're like,
I don't
or
know if
am I
they're the
wrong?
wind-up ones.
Or did they have smaller, like more portable video cameras? I don't know. If anyone knows, please tell us in the comments because I don't know. It just makes no it just like I don't know if they had smaller portable cameras that would like The only ones I know of from the '60s are like those like big honking ones, and it's like
Yeah,
who's walking around with one of those things?
yeah. They obviously didn't have any kinda stabilizing technology back then either.
No, well, it's your dad. It's your dad filming
Yeah, it's
the
it's my dad in
filming it,
'67.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was no gimbal cameras back then.
yeah. Your dad was in California. It's actually your dad and his cousin.
Yeah, so far, we're not believing it.
No, no, definitely not.
There is more footage that we can check out, though. Alright, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit.
I think it was what just before 4 minutes.
What the fuck is that? I hear a dog down there barking.
It does kinda sound like a dog.
Well, that like it does sound like dogs in there, but that other part sounds different.
Yeah, we'll fast forward a little bit more. Yeah, that one's a little more creepy.
Yeah, dude, I'd have my shotgun ready to go. I'd be sitting there with my shotgun locked and loaded.
What do you think that was in that video?
Hmm. Definitely was not an elk. Elk has a very distinctive sound, right?
Mhm.
Uh I don't know. That's hard to believe. It very well could be a Bigfoot for all we know, but I've never heard that sound from an animal, at least in the wild.
Yeah. I mean, that one's more convincing so far. I don't really have an answer what I think it is. Like, I wanna say it's dogs, but that is a unique sound.
Well, you definitely could hear dogs in the background, but that the actual sound that they were recording for did not sound like dogs at all.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Wonder where that was filmed.
Does it say?
I'm gonna look into that right now. So the description is the audio was captured July 8th, 2012 in the Sierras near Clipper Mills, California again. So common theme in California.
Hmm. Interesting. But I don't know. I don't think like the most part, I don't like a lot of the like more credible sightings aren't in California at all, are they?
So far, these two are the only
Well,
other ones
the
that I
one
know of.
is fake though.
Well, we don't know.
The Patterson video is fake. Like that's fake. It's a dude wearing a monkey suit.
It's
Come
definitely.
on.
I think it's a dude in a monkey suit.
It's a dude in a monkey suit. Like it does not look believable at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the other ones, like, these are California so far. There's another video we're gonna watch that's also in California if you wanna watch that now. Let's
Yeah,
just get
let's
all
watch
these
that one.
done. This is in Canada.
Would not surprise me if we had Bigfoot in Canada if they were alive. We have a whole bunch of crazy animals in Canada.
Yeah. Alright, so California again.
That sounds like an owl or something.
Alright, let's stop there. That was a weird sound.
I would say the first one, the one from was it British Columbia?
Yeah.
I would say that one sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, that
Like,
could be like a grizzly bear, that could be an elk, could be, they have some large animals in British Columbia.
I would say that second one sounds more like an elk or something like that myself,
Yeah.
right? The first one sounds more like something else.
There's also a lot of weird sounds that birds can make, though, and I wonder if some
Yeah,
of these aren't
like the
mistaken for birds.
like owls and stuff like that.
Yeah. Alright, we'll keep going. Number 3, Ontario.
Ontario, what?
Nathan, are you sure this isn't you?
I mean, I've
It
gotten drunk a few times and tried to make Bigfoot sounds, but I don't think so.
When you were staying at my house, I heard the same sounds coming out of my bathroom.
Well, I had diarrhea that time.
It sounds just like this.
Sounds like you in bed.
Just waking up.
I was thinking something else, but sure. Is this still the Ontario one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So toward the end, it just sounded like a guy making a
Yeah.
sound.
Going, what?
Yeah, you did it perfect. I think that was you. That whole
It was
Ontario
me.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
All right. Moving on.
I
We
think
we
I think I was in the bathroom and you just were recording me
yeah.
while I was
So
in the bathroom.
we figured out number 3. Moving on.
Yeah. Sounds like a depressed cat.
That last one just sounded like a cow.
I don't know. I thought it sounded like a depressed cat or even a depressed person. Like some dude's just like, I hate my life.
It could be a
Right?
depressed person. You know what also makes it a similar sound is lions and tigers.
Yeah.
So I had a friend that lived close to a zoo, and you would hear, I think it was the tigers at night. They made a
Was that
very
the lion
similar sound.
safari?
No, it's a different one. But
Oh, okay.
I would I recognize that sound. That's probably what it could be. But I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe that person's near a zoo.
Could be, yeah. Whoa.
That sounds creepier to me. That one sends shivers down my spine.
Yeah, that last one was creepy.
Yeah, that one sent shivers down my spine.
Mhm.
Like that, I would say that's the most believable one out of all of them there.
Yeah, and again in Ontario.
Yeah, it was not me this time. I swear.
Yeah, that last one was creepy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It does sound like a guy just yelling though. Which
I
it
don't know.
just
I'd say out of all of them, that's definitely the most believable one.
yeah. This is what frustrates me about Bigfoot, about UFOs is people trying to get popular, trying to be famous for clicks or whatever, just muddies up the water of what's true
Yeah.
and what's not. And it makes it so hard to filter through and to find something that's believable.
Oh, 100%. And that's why you got all the naysayers, right? Who are like, "Oh no, it's just a hoax, blah blah blah." Because you
Yeah.
got retards who are freaking like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make some random noises and take a silver disc and film it and try to become like famous,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And then you have people podcasting about this stuff too, trying to become, popular. And it's just,
Yeah, I know. Like, what kind of idiots do that? Like, come on.
I
Not
don't know.
us, that's for sure.
Some people's kids.
I know. I know. Some people's kids with the last name Lopez. Jeez Louise.
Well, my last name has not been revealed up until now, but now people know who I am.
Well, I mean, there's like 30,000 Lopez's in the world. I'm sure you're all related in some way.
All right, we're getting a little racy here, so we're going to get back on track. You don't need to be talking about my relatives like Jennifer and George and Mario, all right?
Well, I mean, we've all seen you in the movies like Shooter, right?
All right, moving on.
Everyone, please go in the comments and please say how much Taylor looks like Michael Pena, because he does.
All right. There was a time that during COVID, I did gain a little bit of weight, and there was some features that could be relatable to Michael Pena.
Michael Pena wasn't always fat.
I don't think he's fat.
I
Anyway,
don't think so either.
Michael
Anyways,
Pena is
back on
also not
track.
Bigfoot.
What's that?
I said Michael Pena is also not Bigfoot, and that's what we're here to talk about.
Yes, this is true. Okay, sorry, back on track.
One of the I don't remember where I heard this, but it's a crazy story, and I think this goes into like the deepest Bigfoot rabbit hole you can go. Is somebody
Is this like
saw
when you heard personally, or like you heard it through the grapevine or whatever?
through YouTube videos or through
Oh, okay.
podcasts, yeah, years ago, that somebody saw a UFO land, aliens got out, and Bigfoot came out of the woods and was talking with the aliens. Like they all know each
Oh!
other. Like all these mythical or cryptid creatures, they all know each other.
I think I heard that story, and it's just like the most mind blowing. If that's true, that actually happened, that's freaking mind blowing. Like,
Yeah, I mean, who knows at this point?
who like I don't know. Maybe the aliens created Bigfoot.
Ooh, that's interesting. Why do you think they would want to do that?
I don't know. I just thought it was funny to say, but there's always those theories where it's like people think that like aliens actually created like the human race or something stupid like that,
Mm,
right?
like Bigfoot was a prototype.
Yeah, yeah, prototype for humans or something.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Well, with the sightings that are happening nowadays, and even there's more recent ones in Ohio. That's probably the most recent footage or evidence of a modern day Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like actually on the local news there too and stuff.
Yeah. There was 6 different sightings throughout Ohio within, I think, 4 days. I think that could be just people with monkey suits again.
Maybe.
And it makes it harder too with how good AI is getting to make videos.
Yeah.
That, like I mentioned before, people are muddying up the waters, and I think it's only going to get more difficult.
Well, and the thing too is like, well, obviously, like I want to do an episode on AI and stuff like that, so we'll get a lot more into the weeds when we do that episode. But no, for sure, like you can there's I would say 99% of the time you can always tell it's AI. But every once in a while, I'll see a video and I'm like, is this AI? Because it's so good.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's crazy how good AI is getting,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I mean, if Brad Pitt and
At
Tom
least
Cruise can have a fight and it looks super realistic, It's not
I
much of
know.
a stretch to have
Or
Bigfoot.
you can have Batman and Captain America fighting each other.
Yeah.
Did you see that video? That video is epic.
I haven't seen that one. I'll have to check into that one.
The thing too with those videos is you can still tell it's AI, right?
Yeah.
Like the voice is off a little bit, or like the syncing of the words and stuff like that are off a little bit. The movements a little bit off, right? Where it doesn't look quite human,
Yeah.
right? So, but I think if you're doing like small little videos, like do you ever see those videos you're just like scrolling through Instagram or whatever, and you'll see like I keep getting these on my feed, but it'll show like a video of like a bulldog. He's with his chickens, and then all of a sudden it's like weird, tall, gangly, white, like crazy cat lady, homeless lady freaking comes out of nowhere and the dog attacks it.
Mm.
You ever see those videos?
Yeah, I've seen a few like that.
Right? Like if you make videos like that where it's like shorter and stuff like that, it's
Yeah.
harder to tell if it's AI.
Mhm.
I think there's only been like one or two videos I've seen that are like kind of like in that same reality where it's like I questioned whether it was AI or not. I had to like watch it several times.
Yeah. One thing I wish this is where I think AI is messing up is like you'll see like doorbell cameras or security cameras. Somehow this stuff happens perfectly within the frame. It kind of makes it seem like
Yeah.
it's on purpose. It'd be different if something was like slightly off center where I think to me it's more believable.
Yeah.
Looks less
Or or you got like the doorbell cameras where it's like all of a sudden you see your German Shepherd walking out with a rocket launcher and he just fires it at the house.
I
You
haven't
see
seen that one.
those?
No.
No? Oh man, you gotta check those videos out. They're hilarious. There's a whole bunch of videos of like different animals like cats or whatever. Like there's one video, I think it's like of a cat, and he like walks out, he's got like a Tommy submachine gun, just starts
Yeah, people are having fun with AI.
it
So
is and some of the stuff people are coming out with is hysterical. But anyways, getting away from AI because we'll talk about all this stuff in a future episode.
yeah, well, AI might
But
come up again. I want to share this one video here. This is
okay.
from what's going on in Ohio.
There was this big thing, and all of a sudden it ran.
It's led to other businesses also joining in on the fun, like this auto shop just on the road from Dr. John.
Even my sister-in-law, she's a big.
All right, I seen enough of that one.
That's awesome.
I mean,
Come on, let's watch a little more of that. Let's watch a little more of that. That's hilarious.
I just want to see how it's walking.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it ran.
It's led to other businesses also joining in on the fun, like this auto shop just on the road from Dr. John.
Even my sister-in-law, she's a big fan of it.
Oh
so
man,
I think she actually does believe in it, and she's excited about it.
But Garrettsville police say they haven't received any calls related to the urban legend, and even Dr. John has his doubts.
You got all these trail cams, especially out here in all these farm countries and hunting, and he's never been picked up. So I find that kind of sketch.
Now-
but I was gonna mention that too. Oh, look at this picture too. I was gonna mention that with all the trail cameras in the woods, you think there would be something more believable out there.
But have you heard all the like the theories about like why maybe with all the trail cameras out there, Bigfoot isn't being picked up?
No.
Like
There-
there's like I heard a whole bunch of like crazy theories. Like there's like one theory where like Bigfoot actually has like the ability to like turn invisible or like the ability to like go between dimensions
Mm.
and stuff. Or there's the other theory where it's like, oh, Bigfoot has the ability to use like electromagnetic waves or whatever to like disrupt the feed from the trail cameras. So then you're like so no one can pick him up. I don't know. I think it's kind of just like people just trying to come up with reasons why there's still no sightings of Bigfoot or anything or like actual definitive footage of Bigfoot, right? It just sounds like people coming up with excuses to me.
Yeah, one of my favorite reasons for it is maybe he's just blurry. Maybe that's why there is no accurate photos or videos of him, because he's actually blurry.
He's always blurry. Even his like, imagine like Bigfoot can like talk and stuff like that. He's with his like family and friends, and the only way they can like see him is like if they're wearing glasses. Because it's like
Yeah,
when they're not wearing glasses, it's like it's all blurry. But there's like put glasses on. Oh, I can see you now.
yeah, yeah. I don't. For some reason, I believe more in aliens and UFOs than I do Bigfoot at this point. I have to see more concrete evidence of it. I think the UFO side of it is more believable. I know both seem crazy, and both of them are not proven true or false at this point. But I don't know. For some reason, Bigfoot currently, like in modern day, I don't think it's still alive. But I do believe that the Gigantopithecus did exist. It did exist alongside humans, and I think that it was like an oral tradition passed down throughout the generations of this giant hairy man that lived among humans.
Yeah, yeah, between like different native cultures and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that part I do
I'm
believe.
I'm kind of in the same opinion as you. Like for again, I'm more skeptical when it comes to the aliens thing and stuff like that. But I would say there's kind of more I would definitely say there's more like I don't want to say evidence, but there seems to be more kind of like credibility when it comes to the alien stuff, especially too when you got like military people like that one jet pilot who saw the like was it the Tic Tac or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah,
got people like that coming out talking about this stuff. So yeah, I would definitely say there's more kind of like credibility when it comes to the alien stuff. And then yeah, Bigfoot, I just think it's like kind of like popular pop culture essentially at this point,
yeah.
right?
It's still fun to believe in, though. Just like it's fun to believe
Yeah.
in aliens and UFOs.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just think it's I just think he's like a pop culture figure at this point. I do believe that Bigfoot existed at some point. I probably think that, like you said, the Bigfoot was probably the Gigantopithecus, which is a real animal that we have fossil evidence of, and like, and anyone who says, "Oh, Bigfoot never existed," well, yeah, because you're probably thinking of the name. You're thinking of him as Bigfoot and not thinking of a Gigantopithecus.
Yeah, true.
Right. So
Yeah,
I'm in the same mind track as you. I do believe that like there's definitely a lot of weird stuff out there, right? And I think scientists have said that we've only discovered like what 60% of the Earth's of the animals on Earth or something like that. And then if you go based on the sea, it's even less than that. I think it's only like 20%
yeah,
of animals discovered in the ocean.
yeah. Even just in like the Amazon rainforest, for example, they're
Yeah,
still
they're still
discovering
discovering animals.
new species as they
Yeah.
explore it.
Yeah, new species. I think they discovered a new species of monkey or something like that not too long ago.
Okay.
Um I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that. But they definitely discovered like new species of insects and stuff like that. Which
Yeah.
is like easy to miss, right? Because like they're so small and stuff like that. So unless you're actually looking for them.
Yeah, and the rainforest is so dense as well. It's very
Oh,
hard
one
to
yeah.
see everything.
Well, it's like isn't that where they believe like the lost city of Z is or El Dorado or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
believe that
think
was it was the
which
lost city of Z. I believe that was in the Amazon.
yeah, which I believe I'm pretty sure they believe the lost city of Z is like like El Dorado or essentially or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah. Well, they're finding pottery. They're doing lidar scans of the area,
Yeah.
and there
Yeah.
was structures built there that over time nature just took over.
What nature does, nature takes over.
Yeah. One story I wanted to share today, getting back to the Bigfoot thing. I was told the story by a friend of mine, and he was out hunting in northern Ontario. He came across a flattened down patch of grass, kind of like a deer bed, how deer would kind of stamp down the area to lay down in the field. And around the outer edge of this bed or this nest was red fur.
Yeah.
And then that's where, when he was telling me the story, I paused for a second. I was thinking, I can't think of anything in Northern Ontario or even in Canada that would make a nest on the ground and has red fur, that it was kind of like lining the outer edge of this nest.
Yeah, like the only animal I think we have in Ontario that has red fur is like a fox, but a fox does not make a nest,
It doesn't
right?
make a nest, and this was like a big area.
Yeah, and foxes are like small. Like we have a fox running around at work or whatever, he's like that big,
Yeah.
right? Like he's tiny.
Yeah. So that's the only story that I've heard personally that I don't have an answer for. It was really interesting. I asked him if he took any photos of this, but he said it was before the days of cameras on your cell phone that he's seen this.
Back in the age of the dinosaurs.
Yeah. But it's interesting. I mean, that could have been something that we have never seen before.
Yeah. No, for sure. No, oh, okay. I got something. Now, what do you think of all the like the footprints that people have discovered? Do you have any ideas on those?
Yeah, I've seen a few videos. They're large footprints, like really far spaced apart, like 2 or 3 times as large of a gait as a normal human. Like, I don't know. I think it's just people trying to come up with these hoaxes. I don't
Yeah.
think I really believe them, no.
No, okay.
But that's just
No,
me.
yeah. I would probably kind of. I don't know what to think of them, but that would not surprise me at all.
Yeah.
Like, it would not surprise me if, yeah, some people made like cutouts of like a big footprint and then just like made some tracks or whatever,
Yeah.
right? To make people think that, oh, a Bigfoot or something like that, right?
You could 3D print a large footprint, glue it to the bottom of your shoe, and just jump as far as you can to make it look like it was something large that was walking.
Yeah, that's
I
that's
mean,
something I want to get is the 3D print. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a 3D printer. I'm gonna do that and then walk around in the woods near my house and then just freak people out.
there you go.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I'll do it in my backyard or whatever. So like when my wife goes out there, she starts freaking out.
Yeah. There you go. And if any of our listeners have any Bigfoot stories that they want to share, we'd be interested to know what you guys think. If you have any,
Yes.
especially if you have evidence that's believable. If you have video, if you have photo, we'd be really interested to see that.
Yes, yes. If anyone has anything like that, we'd love to hear it. But even just what are your opinions on Bigfoot in general? Do you think he exists? Do you think like me and Kaylin think he's just essentially a pop culture figure at this point? Like what are your guys' opinions? Please let us know if you are watching this and you do enjoy watching us.
Yes. And we'll be back to explore more of the world hidden in the shadows with a new
That's
episode.
right. That's right. So please like, comment, share, and also follow us. We're also on Rumble, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. So if you want to watch us over there too, by all means.
All right. Thank you, Nathan.
Thank you, Kaylin.
And thank you, everybody,
See you
for
later,
listening.
everyone.
See ya.
See you later.
Thank you for joining us on our adventure in uncovering the mysteries of the world hidden in the shadows. We hope to see you on the next episode to uncover the truth on the last known sighting pod.